Welcome to Advice Central, where we dive deep into the hidden forces shaping your mind and life. Have you ever felt stuck in the same patterns no matter how hard you try to change? That's because your subconscious mind is running the show behind the scenes. But what if you could take control and reprogram it for success, happiness, and growth? In today's video, we'll uncover 5 powerful ways to transform your thinking, break free from limiting beliefs, and unlock your full potential. So, stay with me till the end. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. 1. Breaking free from the past. Most people wake up in the morning and immediately start thinking about their problems. These problems aren't just random. They're tied to specific memories, experiences, and people from the past. Your brain, much like an old tape recorder, replays the same cassette over and over again. If your brain acts as a record of the past, then from the very moment you wake up, you are already living in the past. Each of your memories carries an emotional charge. Whether it's regret, sadness, anger, or disappointment, these emotions are the final product of past experiences. The moment you recall a painful memory, you also relive the emotion tied to it, instantly making yourself feel unhappy, anxious, or even physically tense. This is where the cycle begins. Your thoughts and emotions work together to create your state of being, shaping your mood, personality, and even your habits. If your first thoughts each morning are rooted in past pain, then your past is already dictating your future. Imagine this. Something that happened yesterday made you angry. You wake up today and think about it again, causing the same anger to return. If you repeat this cycle for 2 days, people may think you're just having a bad couple of days. But if it lasts a week, they might say you're in a bad mood. Extend this for months or years, and soon enough, anger becomes part of your identity. You become that person who's always angry. 2. The routine that controls your life. From the moment you wake up, your daily routine kicks in like a well-rehearsed program. You reach for your phone, check your messages, scroll through social media, and maybe glance at the news. These actions make you feel connected, but what they really do is pull you into a familiar cycle, the life you already know. Then the pattern continues. You get out of bed from the same side, use the bathroom, grab your favorite coffee cup, take the same route to work, and see the same coworkers who trigger the same emotional responses. You repeat conversations, react to situations in the same way, and experience the same frustrations. After work, you come home, unwind in the same manner, and prepare for bed, only to wake up and repeat everything again the next day. At this point, your life is no longer a result of conscious decisions. It's a program running on autopilot. Just like a computer follows a preset system, you too are following a deeply ingrained script, written by your past experiences and habits. By the time you're 35 years old, 95% of who you are consists of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, and deeply embedded beliefs. This is why change feels so difficult. You may consciously say, "I want to be happy," or "I want to be successful." But deep down, your subconscious mind, the part of you that holds your habits and routines, is running an entirely different program. When your conscious mind, 5% of your brain power, tries to fight against your subconscious mind, the remaining 95%, it's like putting an average person in a weightlifting competition against an Olympic champion. The stronger subconscious mind always wins, pulling you back into old patterns and making real change feel impossible. 3. The barrier between change and you. If you've ever tried to change a habit, you've probably noticed how difficult it can be. Maybe you've attempted to wake up earlier, exercise consistently, or stop overthinking negative situations. But no matter how motivated you felt in the beginning, something kept pulling you back into your old ways. That something is your analytical mind, the gatekeeper between your conscious and subconscious self. Think of it like a filter that separates your thoughts from your deeply ingrained habits and beliefs. This part of your mind is responsible for analyzing, questioning, and evaluating information, which is useful for logical thinking, but often acts as a barrier to real transformation. Here's why. The subconscious mind is where all your automatic behaviors and emotions live. When you want to change something about yourself, your conscious mind may be eager, but the subconscious mind resists because it's already comfortable with your current patterns. The moment you try to introduce a new thought or behavior, your analytical mind steps in, questioning its validity. Is this really possible? Can I actually change? What if I fail? This is why change feels so uncomfortable. The analytical mind keeps you trapped in what is familiar, even if the familiar is painful, unproductive, or self-destructive. It rationalizes your fears, making excuses to keep you in your current state. If you've ever tried meditation, you might have experienced this firsthand. Your analytical mind bombards you with random thoughts, pulling you away from the present moment and back into old mental loops. 4. Escaping survival mode. The human brain is wired for survival. Thousands of years ago, this instinct kept our ancestors alive, helping them avoid predators, natural disasters, and dangerous situations. But in the modern world, most people aren't running from lions or fighting for food. Instead, the threats we face are psychological: stress from work, financial worries, social pressures, or personal failures. And yet, our bodies react to these stressors in the same way they would to a life-or-death situation. When you experience stress, your body enters survival mode. Your brain shifts into fight or flight, releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Blood rushes to your limbs, preparing you to run or defend yourself. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, and your focus narrows onto the immediate threat. The problem? When you're in survival mode, all your energy is directed toward short-term survival, not long-term growth. You stop thinking creatively, lose focus on your future, and become reactive rather than proactive. Your body stays in a heightened state of alertness, making it nearly impossible to create lasting change. If you've ever tried to change while feeling stressed, you probably noticed how difficult it was. That's because stress forces you to focus on problems, not solutions. You replay negative scenarios, anticipate worst-case outcomes, and reinforce old fear-based thought patterns. Your brain isn't interested in transformation. It just wants to get through the day. Living in survival mode keeps you trapped in your past self. It locks you into old habits, old reactions, and old emotional cycles. And if you stay in this state for too long, your body begins to believe that stress, anxiety, and fear are normal. This is why some people find themselves addicted to stress. They unknowingly seek out chaos, drama, or negativity just to feel something familiar. To truly change, you must break free from this survival state. The key is shifting from fear to trust, from stress to calm, and from reaction to intention. This requires training your mind and body to enter a state of balance, where you are no longer driven by past fears, but instead guided by a vision of your future self. But how do you do that? It all starts with the power of visualization, the secret tool that reprograms your subconscious mind and pulls you toward the life you truly want. The power of visualization. If you've ever heard the phrase, "see it to believe it," you might think it means witnessing something before accepting it as real. But what if the opposite is true? What if you need to believe it first, deeply, emotionally, and vividly, before it can ever become real? This is the essence of visualization. It's not just daydreaming or fantasizing. It's a powerful technique that reprograms your subconscious mind, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the future you want to create. Here's why it works. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a real experience and an imagined one. If you close your eyes and vividly picture yourself holding a cold glass of water, feeling the condensation on your fingers, hearing the ice cubes clink, and tasting the refreshing coolness, it triggers the same neural pathways as if you were actually drinking it. This means that when you repeatedly visualize yourself as the person you want to become, your brain starts to rewire itself to make that vision a reality. Athletes, performers, and high achievers have been using this technique for years. Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimmer, famously visualized every race in detail before even stepping into the pool. He saw himself winning, felt the water against his skin, heard the crowd cheering. So when the actual race happened, his body and mind already knew what to do. He wasn't just hoping for victory, he had already lived it in his mind. Your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, shaping your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your reality. To reprogram it for success, start by using positive affirmations to replace limiting beliefs and reinforce a mindset of growth. Visualization helps by immersing your mind in the experience of achieving your goals, making success feel natural and attainable. Mindfulness and meditation allow you to quiet negative self-talk and cultivate awareness of your thoughts, ensuring they align with your aspirations. Repetition and consistency play a crucial role. What you repeatedly think and do becomes ingrained in your subconscious. Lastly, surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether through people, content, or environment, reinforces empowering beliefs and keeps you on track. By applying these techniques, you can reshape your subconscious and create the life you truly desire. Your subconscious mind is the silent architect of your reality. Every thought, belief, and habit it holds influences the life you live. But the good news? You have the power to rewire it. By consistently applying these 5 techniques, whether through affirmations, visualization, mindfulness, or deep introspection, you can shift your mindset, break free from limitations, and step into a life of purpose and success. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but every small step you take rewires your brain in ways you can't even imagine. Stay patient, stay consistent, and most importantly, trust the process. The life you desire is already within you. You just need to unlock it. If you found this video valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe to Advice Central for more life-changing insights, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely. Let me know in the comments which of these principles resonated with you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.